Hello and welcome back to the channel, friends. It is great to be here, and I hope you're doing well. And welcome back to the Final Fantasy Tactics playthrough series. So where are we and what are we doing? Well, in the previous episode, we did recruit the popular Cloud Strife, of course, one of the secret characters in this game. We also found his not-so-useful Materia Blade. I guess not so useful unless you're Cloud Strife himself. Now, if you need a little walkthrough on how to do the things I just mentioned, you can check the previous episode. It's all right there. But for today, we're hopping on into a battle gauntlet at Murond Holy Place. So without further ado, let's go. While we're going here, my friends, please smash the like button if you're liking the throwback FFT content. And if you're new here, then please consider becoming a subscriber as well. Join a growing community. Would absolutely love to have you. Thank you so much for spending some time here today. Now let's get into it. We have a little bit of story development kind of kicking us off here. Alright, so, funeral, you're betraying me. And obviously, that's not good. That is a pretty deep wound. If you'd confessed all, I'd have kept you alive, says Vormov. Didn't mean to take such drastic measures, but I don't have much time left. Well, what do you mean? I was going along with you to get the Zodiac Stones. But now, that kid took most of them. It was all for nothing. Spare me. That wound is deep, but not fatal. If you treat it soon, you'll be okay. Maybe just cast like a Cure 3, right? Now, if you value your life, tell me where the entrance to Murond is. Orban, a sealed magic square at the bottom of the underground library. And of course, we're familiar with Orban here, right? We did a battle gauntlet there back in Chapter 2. Vormov is asking, how do I break the seal? I don't know, it might be written in the scriptures. And of course, we possess the scriptures. Ramza, that kid again. So you see the Templar Knights, right? They're all kind of outfitted in their typical garb here. And Vormov says, I'm through with you to Funeral. And it kind of feels like Funeral is, bound for a funeral of his own, I suppose. Please, spare me. However, Rolfel has other ideas. And he cruelly stabs the old man in the back. These Temple Knights, I tell ya, these Templar Knights, they are ruthless, absolutely ruthless. However, our pursuit of Alma brings us here, and let's go ahead and get our team on the field. Now, I have recalibrated just a few things, and we'll review it quickly here. So we have Ramza, he's back as a wizard now with the Genji Gauntlet. He's got Draw Out as a secondary, Magic Attack Up, Blade Grasp, all that good stuff. Very, very powerful character there with 20 MA. We have Rivaldi, he is assuming his ninja role. He's got Equipped Knife and the Masamune. And, as well as Sasuke Knife. Might as well have two super rare weapons as his, 1A and 1B option. Thief Hat as well, right? Got the Thief Hat to spread all around. We have, let's see, we have Stouty the Wizard. Nothing much has changed with him, but I did give him a Thief Hat to bolster that speed. Short charge as well. We have Roxy the Time Mage. Really good speed on her as well. The Satim Sin gives her auto haste. Time Magic, White Magic, Dragon Spirit, and short charge as well. And then last we have Kolbin the Knight. So he is a knight now. Low speed, but he does have the Excalibur and the Genji kit, right? As well as the Escutcheon too. So pretty amazing character here. Auto haste, punch art, attack up, blade grasp. Pretty much untouchable. So I do have my team sort of outfitted for, pure combat, pure war here. And, we're taking this to the end game. So I think it kind of makes sense. So let's go ahead and start with Stouty and Ramza and Kolden here. And then on the back side, let's go with Roxy and our ninja friend. Rivaldi, let's go. And we have arrived at St. Murond Temple. So I wonder what awaits us at the gates. Alright, so there's definitely a battalion of units here, and it looks like a priest is sort of leading the charge. Shrine Knight Magician. Stop! Only the priest is allowed in here. What business do you have at Murond Temple? Identify yourself. My name is Ramza Beoulve. I'm here for my sister, Alma Beoulve, who was kidnapped by Vormov. Heresy, Ramza! What a fool to come so openly. I believe they meant to say heretic there. I will execute your sentence here and now. Those are some bold words from a priest, I'll tell ya. Looks like we have a few geomancers on the field. There is a summoner on the field as well. And of course, those guys are scary with our high faith team. Well, high faith in general, I should say. So let's check the equipment of our enemies first and foremost here quick. Got a couple of mediators back here. A mithril gun, okay. Another mithril gun. What does a summoner have? He has a dragon rod. Okay. So that's actually an item. It's not really all that impressive, but you can't purchase it in shops. You can only poach for it, and I believe you do find it in the deep dungeon as well. So it might be worth a steal, given our quest to sort of gain rare loot, right? It might be worth a steal. The Geomancer has an axe, and you see the enemy is outfitted with the light robe now. So that's going to give him a lot more durability, of course. And a rune blade and a crystal shield on this fellow here, plus the flash hat for added speed. Alright. So let's send Roxy up to simply just do what she does. Sort of an early turn nuke. Yeah, we're going to just holy... Maybe we can get a kill here. We're going to find out. Let's go. So, 278. So that will kill, and 432 will also kill. Let's go ahead and take out this guy. With the preemptive holy... Starting with haste on is just so OP, especially for your spellcasters. You pair that up with short charge, and you just got something mighty. And Stouty's going to be able to cast right over the castle wall here, and let's see what we can do. So we have Rush going in the 4 slot, and who is Rush exactly? Okay, that's the priest that was talking smack. So maybe we can get a cheap summon on the field. Let's see. Oh yeah, you bet. Yeah, so we can get one of our basic summons off. Let's do Remu. And let's see, 277. So this actually will kill. 219. I don't want to kill the summoner, though. I want to keep the summoner alive. Although that's a dangerous proposition. However, it looks like Stouty's going to get a little 2-for-1 action here. And you'll love to see that. And let's go ahead and get Rivaldi around, because he's got to ultimately steal that Dragon Rod. If we can manage. I mean, I don't need to hang out here for too long to try to steal a Dragon Rod, right? It's just not that important, but I figured it's rare. Might as well try to grab it while we're here. Alright, Stouty bringing down the Ramu. And of course, sizzling bolts, and let's see how it does. Takes down the priest. And the Geomancer takes a big hit, and we have Colden getting up close and personal as he's so good at. How about a Wave Fist? For 160, low hit percent. But it still connects. Very nice. 160. Alright, Roxy bringing down the Holy Explosion. Let's go. So 278, a Holy Nuclear Explosion takes him out. And we got Ramza, who, you know, admittedly isn't the fastest character anymore, right? He doesn't have the bonus of being hasted like the other characters do. But that's okay. Not really too worried about it. But of course his charge time does suffer, so maybe I should probably consider throwing on short charge over magic attack up. We'll see. I'm still kind of formulating his endgame kits for the deep dungeon. Right at about the, you know, high 40s to 50 level mark for most of our team here. So we do, you know, out-level these guys, but you'll see that level cap, well, not the level cap, but the difference in level does even out, and the Geomancer is going for the Steel Heart on Roxy and misses at 74%. That's good for us, for sure. And the Phoenix down gets the Mediator that was nuked back up on the field, and Harold's going to get up close and personal on the Ninja, who does have the Masamune, right? So that's probably not a good combination for you, pal. Unless he's trying to kind of bide his time, maybe a little bit. Alright, so let's see. No mana for another Holy, but we can do... We can haste our Ninja. I think I like the prospect of that. So let's go ahead and try it out. Haste in 2 turns. Yeah, you bet. 77% chance to hit. Sounds good to me. And here goes the Summoner. Let's see what he does. Now, he's a level 39 Summoner. Not the most terrifying, but you look at that damage there. 265. And that's what I mean by our high faith team. It's just I mean, we do a bunch of damage magically, but we also take a ton of damage from magic spells as well. Alright, so Stouty, what are we gonna do? Is there any way maybe to get, like... Can I get a Sylph off? Is this guy immune to silence? That's the question. Let's see if we can get the Sylph off. 100%. How about that? Beautiful. Alright, let's go ahead and do combat here. 234 and... Yeah, so that guy falls. He doesn't even get the second blow. I do believe the ninja weapons do bonus damage based on your speed. So the Sasuke knife actually might hit for more than the Masamune. We'll certainly see. I don't know, when I play FFT, I just like to have a little bit of fun, right? I like to build fun little kits. I think it's fun having your ninja equip a giant samurai blade. And let's have Colden get up close and personal here. Take your bets. How much damage is he going to do? We'll see. 252. Bang. Thank you, Orlando, for the Excalibur. Alright, so we have Roxy here. Maybe get a little designer bag to the face. Yeah, you bet. Oh, absolutely. Killed by the designer bag. And our ninja is able to penetrate now, so let's see what kind of things he can do. How about a little Yagyu darkness to the side of your person here, Geomancer? We'll see. 130, 38% hit chance, so that shield does absorb the blow. And Stouty has been built out in a big way with Sylph. Let's just get a little Moogle action. It's definitely a spell that you kind of get early on in the game, and you use it pretty routinely, and then, you know, you get other more useful healing spells. Let's call the attack ghost with Muramasa. Let's go. Let's see how the Geomancer likes that, and also gauge the damage that we're doing. 468 on an automatically used AoE spell or skill that doesn't require charging. I mean, it's absolutely insane. So I embarked upon this playthrough building Ramza as a spellcaster, and, you know, what do you know? It's starting to pay dividends here. We got Gerald the Summoner. Looks like he's going to use Item to bring the priest back. Maybe just a little thing to sort of keep me entertained for a while, I suppose. Alright, white and black magic for this guy. 145 MP. Let's just take him out. 75% hit chance. And we got Roxy here again. Let's go ahead and throw some more haste on our ninja. Keep him nice and hasted up. Misses, of course. And ninja, it's time to shine. Let's go. Steal me a dragon rod. 22% chance. Might have to break this guy's speed. No, never mind. He got it. First try. 22% chance. Quite nice. We'll certainly take that. And Stouty, you want to do the honors, buddy? $555 damage from the flare there. Wow. How about Ramza? What's he going to be hitting for? 823 damage. You got to be kidding me. That's, of course, that magic attack up. I mean, it does take 7 turns to charge, but, I mean, magic attack up with high faith against presumably a high faith character, given the damage he's taking, is just so OP. It's crazy. And the summoner gets blown out of orbit, and we move on. The interior of the monastery. Let's go. Alma, I'm coming. Just hold on. So we do have 3 battles in this episode here. That was, of course, the first one. 23,500 gil in the coffers and an X potion. Let's not save. Let's opt to not. And then let's see what we have. I think I'm going to give him short charge. Good with everything else. In fact, he can be a master wizard now. Alright, perfect. Let's go. Alright, Ramza the Wizard. Got Rivaldi. Of course, the normal band of characters here. Let's do something like this. And let's see what awaits us inside the monastery. Hall of Saint Murond Temple. Alright, so what do we have going on? What do you know? It's the Templar Knights that killed Funeral in cold blood. Vormov, so, you're Ramza. Nice meeting you. I'd ask you to dinner, but I'm too busy. Forgive me. Don't have too much time, so let me get down to business. If you want your sister, give me the Germanic scriptures in all of the Zodiac stones. If you don't do what I say, your lovely sister is dead. Now, hand them over. Where's Alma? Unless you show me her now, I'll not hand over the scriptures or the stones. Playing hardball. Didn't you hear me? You have no choice. I'll say it again. Hand them over. So what's Ramza going to do? Is he going to compromise? Only the scriptures. I'll give you the stones only after I see Alma. So he does compromise. But he does give up the Germanic scriptures, which of course will show these Templar Knights the entrance that they're looking for in Orban, right? And Rofel here is paging through the legendary book. Well, it's here. It's a simple curse, says Rofel. Good. Now that we know, they're finished. I could let them go, but I'll get revenge for Ivalice and the others. You deceived me. Well, of course, what did you expect? These guys are not high character people. So conditions for winning: defeat Vormov. So we have a couple of unique units on the field. Let's learn just a little bit more about them. So first and foremost, we have Rofel. He is a Divine Knight with the Mighty Sword Command. And of course, the Mighty Sword Command does destroy your equipment and does damage to you. So that's scary, especially given, you know, our knights rocking Genji gear. That's one of a kind. So we don't want him to, you know, run rampant on us and break our gear and kill us. Definitely not. The next we have Clishin. So this guy is a sorcerer. First time we've seen a class like this. So the sorcerer is a sorcerer who performs mysterious acts using magic. The powerful magic torments enemies. And this guy has a dragon rod, of course, that we already have now. But more importantly, the all magic skill. One of my favorite skills. I really wish the vanilla game gave you access to this. Although, I mean, it would be super OP for sure. But what is all magic? It's a sorcerer job command. All magic rips apart. And it is exactly what the name would imply. It has all magic spells under one fine little job class kit, right? So Clishin, the sorcerer, one of my favorites for sure. Rocking 81 faith. So he's going to take extreme damage from magic, but also dish out extreme damage. However, his 8 speed is not really something that we're imposed by. And then we have Vormov, also a Divine Knight with the Mighty Sword. He's got a bit better gear, 9 speed as well, but he can break our gear and do damage to us. Notice the level on these guys, 45, 46, 44 for Clishin there. Definitely more in line with the levels that we're currently rocking. However, we'll see how these fellows like a little bit of nukage. So how about Rofel? Let's see, how do you like it? Roxy, let's see. Holy... Oh yeah, we can get it. 445 damage, wow. Absolutely insane. So these guys all must have high faith. And how about Stouty? Let's see what he does to Clishin, a very, very high faith character. The little thermonuclear flare. 330 does not get the kill, but we'll do it anyways. And we actually have Vivaldi, so let's go ahead and let's throw a Ninja Star at him just to make up the rest of that damage, and then let the flare take him out. Magic Shuriken. Alright, we got him. We connected. Looking good. Actually, I want to keep Colden back. I don't want him to get hit by any mighty swords. Alright, so down comes Holy. And Rofel is about to find out. Bang. Okay, so it does one-shot him. And he's down, and... Okay, looks like we have a speech sequence here. Vormov, I won't be beaten here. I must escape. Well, your crony got beaten. Not you, but Vormov teleports away, and it looks like the battle actually does conclude here. So all you really had to do was just kill one of them. Not really that hard of a task, given their low speed. Running away? Coward. However, I've just got a feeling that we'll be seeing him again, right? So another victory in the books for Ramza and company. 13,500 gil in the coffers. And we have one battle remaining here at Murond. Save? Nah, I'm trying to quit. So back to the load screen here and just speed things up just a little bit. I think I'm pretty satisfied with what we have going on here. So let's just pop on into the next battle. And we're going to be setting our formation. Alright, so nothing crazy here. Ramza. Vivaldi. Stouty, Roxy. Colden. Do something like that. Chapel of St. Murond Temple is where we head to next. And what could be awaiting us here? It's none other than Vormov again, the guy that just simply won't go away. He's everywhere, right? Vormov, no more time to waste. I want to end this now, but you probably won't go quietly. I'm afraid your life must end here. My servants will be your opponents. A coffin, just the thing for you. Rest in peace. So he uses the power of his holy stone to summon in these familiar, archaic demons. We're also blessed with an ultima demon, right? And this man will be your opponent. And none other than what appears to resemble Zelbak. And if you remember, his soul was taken by Adramelk, right? And Ramza recognizes this right away and says, Zelbak! He may be your brother, but he's joined our family. Think you can fight with him? Haha. And off goes Vormov again. Dirty. Zelbak, kill the boy before you. Don't let him leave this temple alive. So Zelbak, he doesn't appear to be his normal self though. He's looking a little pale, right? Maybe he's got to get some vitamin D, some sun rays or something. But he's looking a little pale. But the battle does commence here, and let's see, what do we know about Zelbak? So he's got 550 HP, that's the first thing that probably jumps out, and his portrait is looking just a little bit rough. He is an Arc Knight, so his same class that he was before. He does have Destroy Sword, which is his unique ability, destroys parameters at a range. So think of the Knight's break skills at a range. But he also has a Blood Suck. So Arc Knight job command sucks blood out of living beings, and this of course causes a nasty status effect that continues to spread throughout your team, making everybody vampires essentially. He's also got speed save and defense up and move HP up, so he's actually got a pretty respectable kit, and he's also got 11 speed as well. So pretty strong. Holy Knight who follows God's word. His Destroy Sword destroys not only the enemy's body but also their belongings. So another breaker of gear, 550 HP, certainly a most formidable foe. However, I'm looking at his faith, right? 77 faith. This guy's going to be very prone to nukage, for sure. We also have an Ultima Demon, level 49. And these guys sport the Night Magic kit. And then, of course, the Archaic Demon with the Dark Magic. Speed on this guy is 7. Very, very slow. So as typical in these battles, we do have the initiative. So, I mean, we do have to defeat Zalbag, unfortunately. I really do like Zalbag. I think he's a noble character. But he's fallen to the dark side. So I think we have to seal his fate. So let's go ahead and get a Holy Explosion. 345 damage. A good opening hit there by Roxy. And then Stouty, do you think you can maybe do something? Maybe get a wide range summon down? I guess let's see. So we can exactly get 4. So let's do something like this. It might kill Zalbag, I guess. I don't know. Let's see if we can get a ninja star to the face of this Ultimate Demon, though. 130 damage is a respectable hit at range for sure. And Colvin getting up there. Little wave fist action. 160, another big hit. Alright, so here comes the Holy. And we'll see if Stouty can clean up. These single target nuking spells are just so strong in FFT. Bear down with land energy. Titan. So here comes the Titan. And of course, this guy makes an absolute mess of the map, right? Just uproots all ground. You get caught in those crushing plates, and Zalbag does get caught and falls. So does the Ultima Demon. The other two are well subdued. And this might be the end for Zalbag here. I'm so sorry, Ramza, to make you suffer. Save Alma. You're the only one who can. I have to go now. Goodbye, Ramza. Thank you. And Zalbag explodes. So his soul must have been freed there for sure. And Ramza does indeed have to kill his own brother, Zalbag. And he wails the name of his brother, Zalbag. Right? So quite tragic there indeed. But it must be done. It had to be done. So the battle does conclude there. 23,400 gil. We also get the rare elixir, which is a full 999 to both HP and MP to any character. It's obviously the chemist's most JP intensive skill to learn. And now into, I guess, the throne room, or a little further into the monastery, we'll say. Funeral still has some life left, he says. Somebody. It looks like Ramza finds his way to Funeral here. And let's see. Looking around, lots of dead bodies. However, there's a trace of life. How awful. Help! Help! Hold on, hold on. Shrine. You know where they went? Where? Where did they go? Orban. So Orban Monastery, of course. They have the scriptures. Ramza gave them willingly. And now they know how to open up the entrance, the secret entrance in Orban. So Orban Monastery, Ramza is putting the pieces together here. And now he has his next destination, and unfortunately, Funeral passes there as well. Now, you'd like to think maybe we can just get Roxy to come on in and drop a Cure 4 or a Raise 2 or something like that. It works in the battles. I guess I'm not sure why it doesn't work in the story cutscenes. But then again, maybe we wouldn't have a story. So that is going to conclude the episode here today at Murond Holy Place here, my friends. A 3-battle gauntlet, of course. We did mop through it with relative ease. However, the greatest challenges await us ahead as we, barrel toward the endgame. So essentially what we're looking at here is we do have Orban Monastery available to us now. Now, once we go here, we will kick off the endgame. There is no escape. You go to Orban, and you basically battle your way to the end of the game. But we're not going to quite do that yet because we have a super secret end dungeon to conquer. And that is, of course, the deep dungeon, which is right about here. Now, to make this show up, and I'll go over this in the next episode, but to make this show up, you simply have to complete the battle here at Murond Holy Place, what we just did, and then just simply walk to Wardulus Trade City. You don't have to go into the bar, nothing. An automatic cutscene will proc off once you walk in there. And following that cutscene, you will find that the Deep Dungeon is an explorable place on the map. Now, the Deep Dungeon is unique in that, essentially, there's 10 floors to it, but you have to find the exit on each floor in order to open up the next one. And then, of course, littered throughout each floor is rare gear, essentially. And you can get the rarest, most expensive, and exotic gear in the game in the Deep Dungeon. Something that we're going to do right here on the channel, my friends. So we'll certainly be spending the next couple of episodes in the Deep Dungeon. I'm not sure how I want to do it yet. Probably not quite an episode per level. Maybe we can get several done. I guess we'll find out, but I'm not sure how I'm going to do it yet. But we'll be doing the Deep Dungeon right here on the channel, and that's actually up next. So pretty exciting stuff. So, in future episodes, yeah, Deep Dungeon. Let's go. So, in the next episode here, you can witness the unlocking of the Deep Dungeon, and then, we'll conquer the first floor or two. There's different strategies to employ. I think what I have to do is I have to find, basically my treasure seeker, right? So, historically, we have always used Rafa with her very low brave. However, she's not a very formidable fighting force. I mean, ideally, you get a character that can both either support your team or, land some DPS and also find items. So I'm thinking about changing one of my spellcasters to a low brave unit, maybe Roxy. We'll see. And then we'll use her as our, treasure hunter, essentially. Because you want the lowest brave possible in the Deep Dungeon because it directly correlates to your chances of getting the rare find in each location. And the rare find is, of course, what we're after. So you can certainly look forward to that in the next coming episodes here, my friends. But for the time being, I'm going to get on out of here. I want to thank you so much for spending some time on the channel today. Smash the like button if you're liking the throwback FFT content. It'll give me a little motivation heading on into the Deep Dungeon. And if you're new here, then please consider becoming a subscriber. We're getting into the really good stuff here in FFT. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss an upload. And also stay tuned to the channel. We got all kinds of fun stuff going on here on the daily. So, check out some other videos if you like. Got all kinds of videos, 400 plus videos actually. So, give it a look. Playing all kinds of fun games right here. So, with all of that said, my friends, I'm going to get on out of here. Thanks again so much. I do appreciate it. And I'll be catching you in the next video. Thanks a lot.